Hello! Welcome to Anime Mystics. I'm Roman, and tonight I am watching Happy Sugar Life episodes 2 and 3. Since I did not watch episode 2 last week, I'm just gonna do it today. So let's see. I actually had to look up the names of these characters, at least the two that matter. So the last episode we were introduced to the main character named Sato. We open up with her being basically confessed to some guy, asking her out. She says no because she's already given her heart to somebody else. And then she goes home, and we see that it's like some elementary school kid. And they're like living together in this apartment. They show her at her job. I guess she's leaving that job to go to another one. I think the first one was like a almost like a cosplay cafe, and the next one she goes to is a maid cafe, where she starts working. And the one, apparently, from what they showed at least, the one guy that works there. There might have been another one, but this was the only guy they actually paid any attention to. Asked her out, and he said she said basically the same thing. She can't. She's already given her heart to somebody else. And you see the manager of the store like watching them from one of the other rooms. And then I think it was like the next day, or maybe even when they were closing, she sees the manager calling him into her office. And then after that, he just kind of disappears. He doesn't come to work. You don't hear anything from him. And then her shifts just start getting harder and longer. That sounds bad. But she starts working more overtime. They start giving her a bunch of like menial tasks to do, like clean the bathrooms and all that. Which she wasn't too happy about, because she wanted to be able to get home and spend time with I think her name is Shio. Yeah, Shio. Because that's the person she likes, the elementary school girl. But she knows that the more she works, the more money she's going to get. So she's kind of thinking of it that way. Until the day they get paid. The manager's handing out their paychecks. And she looks at hers and brings up, my check does not reflect any of the hours that I worked overtime. And so they go into her office, the manager's office, and she's basically trying to scare her into just taking whatever she got. Basically acting kind of crazy. Not knowing that this girl is even crazier. And accuses her of doing something to the guy that she had called into her office. And actually got her to confess. And not only did she get her to confess, she recorded it. So she had evidence. So she basically got what she wanted. She got the manager to, well, back off. And I guess she's going to fix her check so that it has all the overtime she worked. And I don't think they're going to be having her work much overtime anymore, because now she's just going to be able to go home whenever shift ends. She ends up getting home, and her and the girl end up going to sleep. Well, the girl goes to sleep. She ends up getting out of bed and going into this locked room. Like, it had a padlock and number locks, and she didn't want anybody going in there. And this is where you find out how crazy she is. She goes into the room, and there are 3 like garbage bags in the room. She had killed the previous owners, and I guess chopped them up, put them in these bags, and then just had them hiding in the closet for I don't know how long. I don't know why it hadn't given off some kind of smell, from the decomposing. You would think somebody would complain about that. So yeah, she's crazy. That's basically where it ends. So I'm assuming it's just going to pick up where it left off, but I don't know. I am not quite sure how I feel about this show. It might get interesting later on, but I don't know how I feel about the, feelings for the little girl and all that. That's kind of pedo. So anyway, let's get into these 2 episodes. I guess I'll decide after these 2 if I'm going to continue to watch this or not. I don't know if you all still want me to continue watching it after these 2 episodes, then just let me know in the comments and I'll continue. Otherwise, if I decide that I'm going to just drop it, then I'm probably just going to drop it. But like I said, we'll see what these 2 episodes have to offer. So, the video is going to be located over here, and the link to the reaction is going to be in the description down below. And we're going to start this episode in 3, 2, 1.